how incredible is it that, you know, you're 18 years old, you have your first hit single, and already there are crowds like following. I mean, what's it like walking out the window and...
It's really cool. It's actually something that I've waited for forever. So I hate complaining about it, and I hate it when I have to turn down people that are asking for my autographs, because, I mean, these are the same people that are going to, like, buy your record and are making you #1, but it's absolutely amazing. I'm having the time of my life. It's a thrill.
I was going to say, what have the past few months been like for you? It must be pretty dizzying.
It is. It's, you know, every day is practically a different city, long flights and not enough sleep, and, you know, and missing home and things like that. And, you know, it's a lot of work, too. You have to stay focused and well on top of things if you want it to happen. So, you know, it's a lot of hard work.
Speaking of being on top of things, Genie in the Bottle spent 5 weeks on top of the singles charts, which is quite a feat. How did you react when you got the news that you had hit #1?
I was in Japan, actually. I just arrived for the first morning in Japan, and I get this phone call from my A&R guy, and my phone in the living room wasn't working, so I had to run to the bathroom to get it. So I was sitting on the edge of a bathtub, and I swear I almost fell backwards and, like, cracked my head open, because I was like, I was so taken aback. I mean, because to see my name, Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle, in, like, the #1 spot on a Billboard chart, let alone the Hot 100 Billboard chart, just was a dream come true completely. I was absolutely thrilled, so thrilled.
Who was the first person you called after you got the news?
I tried to call my mommy, of course. Of course. I had to tell my mommy the good news, because, you know, she's actually president of my fan club, so she's got to get the news first.
Compare that to the first time you heard Genie in a Bottle on the radio. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Hearing, I mean, same kind of thing. I mean, well, being #1, and I mean, it was kind of funny. I'd gone home for the first time to my hometown of Pittsburgh, and what's even cooler is that I got to hear Genie in a Bottle in my hometown for the first time, you know, because you're driving past the same streets that you've always wanted or wished that you would be hearing yourself on the radio on, and here you are, you know, I'm driving past, like, Wexford, a little suburb of Pittsburgh, and Genie in a Bottle starts playing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's finally happening.
So how much has life changed for you in the past few months since this has become such a spectacular hit?
A lot of things are different, I guess. Well, I don't get to sleep in anymore. That's one thing for sure. But the perks are great. You get, you know, free clothes and stuff like that, and, you know, all this cool stuff. And, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, even the live performances, hearing the people sing back to me the lyrics of Genie in a Bottle, I'm a genie in a bottle, that whole, like, hearing, like, thousands of kids, like, sing that back to me in an audience is, like, amazing. That's something that I've always wanted to hear.
Are you prepared for the frenzy of superstardom that is about to hit you? I mean, we saw a little bit of it today. Are you prepared for all this?
Absolutely. I'm totally prepared. Well, I mean, there are always going to be things on the way that catch me off guard, but, I mean, I am so ready to go for it, and I'm so ready to experience it all and be in this business for a long time.
Do you remember doing this?
Of course I do. Of course I do. This is a long time ago. I was like 12 years old, and
so, I mean, when you see yourself in the Mickey Mouse Club singing with that huge voice, I mean, what does it make you think? I mean, how does it feel watching yourself at such a young age?
It brings back memories, of course. I mean, if you look in the back, Brittany's in the back and Justin's in the back. It's so funny to see each other grow up the way we have. It's really, really cool.
Was it as fun as it looks?
It was fun. It was fun. You know, it was good to be around a lot of kids that, again, like to do what I did, and there was a good energy. It was a good vibe. But that was the first song that I ever performed with Mickey Mouse. So that was like our first number to, like, prove ourselves for our mouse ears.
Were you nervous?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was nervous. I was like, because it's like we were the younger ones, like me and Brittany and Justin. We were all the babies. So it's like all the older kids. We had to, like, the guys especially, like Justin and other ones you don't know yet, but you probably will. You know, there would be a point where we had to, like, prove ourselves almost. It was so funny because me and Brittany looked up to Carrie Russell as, like, the most beautiful, gorgeous thing, and we were always, like, playing with her hair because she's got, like, this beautiful, naturally curly hair, and we were always like, oh, she's so beautiful.